just like us, growing in years. We the goal to make a change of the world around your race. They've been able to set the pace.
Today, we shine the spotlight on a woman who has carved a bold path in both family and professional life, standing out in sectors dominated by men and exceeding expectations with grace and grit. We present Mrs. Olufunke Iyabo Osibodu, an accomplished banker, finance expert, and investment strategist whose leadership spans across multiple sectors of the Nigerian economy. She is not only a successful wife and mother, but also a distinguished role model for today's aspiring youth and women. With well over 3 decades of executive experience, Funke Osibodu, as she is popularly called, has held top leadership positions, including being the first female CEO in Nigeria of a privatized electricity distribution company, as well as the first female CEO, top executive of 3 major banks in Nigeria with African and international footprints. She rose to global recognition in 2011 when the Financial Times ranked her 47th on its list of the world's most powerful businesswomen, the only African woman on that list. She led transformative reforms at Union Bank of Nigeria, bringing transparency, discipline, and innovation into the system, in addition to playing a vital role in the local and international smart card and cashless banking revolution, all prior to Union Bank. She also was an integral part of the creation of the first coalition of electricity distributors in Nigeria to standardize the sector and ensure fairness and transparency in power distribution. Born in Lagos in January 1959, Funke Osibodu, then Funke Davis, attended Holy Child College, Obalende, Lagos, the University of Ife, Ile-Ife, and the Harvard Business School, USA. Her leadership record includes board roles at African Finance Corporation, AFC, HFC Bank, Ghana, Union Bank, the United Kingdom, Shell Nigeria Closed Pension Fund Administrator Limited, SNCPFA, and various other national and international boards. Until 3 years ago, she served as the MD CEO of BEDC Electricity PLC. She is currently a Board of Trustees member of the Nigeria Economic Summit Group, NESG, a member of Board of Trustees of Elizade University, Chairman, University of Lagos Business School, ULBS, as well as being a director within the Vigio Group. As a recipient of numerous awards, Funke Osibodu is an honorary fellow of the Chartered Institute of Bankers and a lead ambassador for Nigerian women on boards under WIMBIS. She also received the Episcopal Award for her outstanding service and devotion to the church and humanity. Beyond her professional achievements, she is a passionate collector of arts, plants, and natural artifacts. A passion that inspired her choice of one of the most exquisite nature-rich locations for this episode's recording. Married to Mr. Bolade Osibodu, they are blessed with 3 sons, Toby, Tosin, and Tolu. Their amicable wives, Abimbola, Simi, and Joanna, and adorable grandchildren. Welcome to the world of rare achievers. Welcome to Youth Engage.
Ma, was there a particular time in your career where you had to turn down an offer or a position for the sake of your peace and principles? And how did you know it was the right time to leave? How do you know you made the right call? Yes.
Your value system, finish. Your value system, integrity, believe in yourself, be proud of yourself, be God-fearing. So even when you are not sure, ask God. When I was young, again, because you come from Saru family, you go to church every Sunday. In fact, all the psalms and everything, till now, the ones I recite of it is because of that very early, small this thing. So your children, train them early to be, you will be shocked at what they can incorporate when it comes to value system and church. In early days, though, when I was young, even in secondary school or something, and I still do it till now. You ask God, it's as if you are talking the same way you talk to your father and this thing. God, if you want me to do this, let this happen. If you don't want me to do this, let this happen. Be patient after you have asked that to see which one happens. And if you truly believe, follow what you have said. Of course, we're human beings. Sometimes, because I already know the answer I want, and it's not the one that God wants, I will force myself into the one I want. And I will be beaten well. But nobody will know. But I know within myself that I didn't listen. So, very often, if your value system is right, you have your integrity, you ask God, you work hard though, it's not God, I want this, and you sit down to be waiting, and you listen, you'll be able to discern which one is right, which one is not, and you move on.
Ma, please, can you take us through Vision 2010? What was it about and what was the purpose?
When I was in Citibank, you see, everywhere you work matters. Everywhere you work, whether it is good, whether it is poor, whether it is lowly, you may be a graduate and you are doing the work of a cleaner. People notice you if you work right and you work hard. So, I was in NIB Citibank. My job is treasury. When you are in treasury, you must know the bank 360 degree if you want to know it. It gives you rights. Treasury and control department give you the right to poke your nose into everything anybody is doing. Because how do you manage their money for them if you don't know what they are doing? So it allows you to learn. So it also gives you visibility. So there were this group of us that we call it round table group. We take ourselves out for lunch, ask questions from other institutions, KPMG, various institutions and everything. Dinner table. I was the youngest among them because I was the treasurer in Citibank or in NIB at that time. And because you are the youngest, you are the one they send on errand. Do this, do this, do this. Even when they don't send it, you volunteer to do it. Mm-hmm. So when we decided to form Nigerian Economic Summit Group, because I was the only one of the few females in that professional setting and knowledgeable from a good institution, I was naturally eating among senior people, among kings. When it was time for Vision 2010, when those people's names were there, my name was there. And that's how I was part of the process that first time. You get what I'm saying? Positioning. I didn't plan to position. I didn't lobby for it too. I sometimes tell people most of my work, if not all, maybe it's only the first one that I applied for. All the others were referrals. I never applied. Till now. Even the one that is beneath this school is my husband's company. In fact, my husband said, if you don't go, you get money there. I had to go. So, you get the point? If you do well, people will want to use you. And nobody, even your bosses, will want you to do their job as long as you are not looking for what? The benefit of it. And my normal adage, you get paid in two currencies. What are the two currencies? Experience or cash. You can never use cash to get experience, but your experience can give you cash. So in life, go for experience even when you are not paid. It's not easy.
Yes, ma'am.
Walk 2-3 steps above you, do your boss's job, let him put his leg on the table, let him abuse you, do it. The experience you are gaining, nobody can take it from you. And you'll be surprised who will see it and say, so person is level 1. He's doing the job of level 5. I beg, follow me, I'll give you level 3. What did you get? Cash. For the level of, for the experience. And by doing that, you are not looking for money, but it is just you building yourself up. That's the story of success in life. It's not easy for people to have that type of value, but that's the real story of success in life. Do more extra mile than you can ever get paid on. You will be rewarded.
Ma'am, so could you please give advice to youths and young adults that want to navigate their lives better, navigate their careers, just the things you feel like they should do to be able to reach the point and reach their goals?
Don't assume you have a right from your parents and your parents must do something for you. If they are doing something for you, they are doing it out of love and for their own self, should I call it achievement, that okay, at least I tried. Don't assume that. Take it, appreciate it, but you must do far more than what they have done for you. How? Okay, you live, there's so many young people, they've left secondary school, university, jobless. When I was in secondary school, every holiday time, I did holiday job. My holiday job, one was in an oil company, one was in an accounting firm. It was useful. Are you getting me? I was gaining experience. Nobody pushed me to go and do it. I chose to do it myself. So choose to build yourself up. That's number one. The more you try to learn, the more you have opportunities. It's not the university learning, no. I tell you that university, that before we all leave, we are looking forward to, when I leave university, my life is done better. Those ones that have left university that are there, they will say, you just start to. So university just gives you a platform for you to start having a structured way of thinking. Where you take that to is a different ballgame. So it doesn't matter if you leave tomorrow and there's no job. You know what? Find a job for yourself. Some may be volunteer work. Can I come and help you here? You are gaining experience. You are not being paid for it, but you are keeping yourself busy. The person you are helping will say, let me give you something. Beyond that, somebody will notice you. This person that is so versatile, when you even go for interview, you know this, you know that, you know that. When they look at the others, now this one I want. You get what I'm saying? Create the experience. Let me start with some of the information that I want to disabuse your mind on. That in the olden days, we had curriculums that were fantastic. That's why we're able to make progress. Now the curriculum is not as good. And so, of course, in everything there can be improvements. But you know what? You are luckier than all of us. You know why? There's so much available online. You don't need to go to university to be educated. Free from even top universities that you can read on your own and learn ahead of whatever they are teaching you. Even no more than your teacher. When you have that, you are much, much more privileged to learn so much. The only thing stopping is laziness or not being willing to do it. Even with AI, and even with, forget AI, all these international universities, they have free courses online that you can learn so much from. So forget about, but I'm telling you that as you are learning something, in no time it becomes, old knowledge. Life is a process of continuous learning. And in continuous learning is your attitude to that learning. I keep on saying attitude, attitude, attitude. The skills is in one of the books, skills, knowledge, and attitude. You can gain knowledge by reading, by online, by going to school, all that. You can gain skill from being certain this and even get your certificates. Attitude is is a pyramid. Attitude is the one at the bottom. Is that attitude, when you apply it right to the knowledge and the skill, that creates the exponential growth. Are you getting?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is why if there are 10 of you, maybe one person will distinguish him or herself. And when you look at that person, the person is so versatile that when they interview, that's the person we want. Nobody does it. Everybody wants the same. So that's the first one. Another bit, how to invest. Okay, go online. Learn all the tricks you can learn. Experiment with small money. And you start to do this thing. In our own days, we used to say, our parents would tell you, just go and buy land. Some of us will say, let's just go and buy shares. Some of us will say, go and save. But start something, no matter how small the money is. I still have 2 or 3 savings accounts. I see their passbook. It's still small money I get, I put inside savings. It's creating discipline. And you forget it. You'll be surprised. After some time, it becomes an habit. So that's one thing. Sometimes buying shares, but before you go and buy shares, read well. Some will be good, some will you lose money. Read well, experiment. Life is about experimenting. As we grew up, we invested in friends. He wants to start a company because I believe in him. Oh yeah, me too, I go put my small money there. And then it grows. You get what I'm saying? You experiment. Sometimes this investment is about your guts. Some of you, it might be that, look, you go and buy land in one useless bush. But bush today, 20 years down the road, might be the city center. Sometimes it can be about, and even if it isn't, it has appreciated, you sell it and you take the money and put somewhere else. But it's the discipline of wanting to tie money down for investments, not only for consumption, that creates wealth. So no matter if it's 10 naira you have, 1 naira, you want to put it in somewhere else, you start having that discipline and wealth creation. Does that answer?
Yes,
ma'am.
So, well, I hope this interaction has been useful.
Very useful, ma'am. Extremely useful.
And I hope it will help impact something in future with you. And one day I will see you a successful businessman.
Amen.
And you will say to me, Madam, you didn't remember we had these chats. One day I will see you very successful and everything. Maybe even I will be carrying stick and walk into your office. And I will be looking at you, I won't recognize, and you will recognize me. And you, I see you now. Maybe another 20 years now. When you see this my grandchild, let me find job for him. You won't even think. Why? Because of this interaction.
Ones like us, growing in years, we the goal to make a change of the world around your race. They've been able to set the pace. Today, we engage them with passion, hoping to learn of their ways, to be legends of our future. So I'll feet on the prince